Hello, 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 hello. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm your host, Dale, and I have with me my co-host.
Hey, I'm Brea Darby. Hey, Dale.
Hey, baby.
What's going on, y'all? I'm your hostess with the mostest, Christian J. Williams.
What's up, Christian? What's up? How
Yeah,
you day been?
long.
Look, we
Good.
go we gonna go ahead and get into this. So let's get this started.
The loving mother of 6 was headed to the mall with her friend, 38-year-old Lynette Noble, who was driving when a speeding Mercedes-Benz slammed into their vehicle and others at the intersection of La Brea and Slauson. The two friends died in the fiery crash.
My only sister was the only sister that could not be identified like everybody else. That's why we here so late, because my sister was a Jane Doe because of what the actions Nicole Linton took. And we do want justice for our sister.
Actress Anne Heche has died. Earlier today, her family released a statement saying that she wasn't expected to survive after a recent car crash. Heche had a severe brain injury. She was put on life support. Her vehicle ran off the road at a high rate of speed and collided into a house in L.A. last Friday. She was just 53 years old.
Earlier this week, Regina Mobley told you about Dow's battle with viral meningitis. She had slipped into a coma last month. Dow's was a 1981 graduate of Norfolk State, and she had more than 100 roles in films, TV, and on Broadway. She's best known for her roles on Beverly Hills 90210 and The Guardian. Denise Dow's was 64 years old.
Oh my God, that was totally a wild situation. Those two car accidents, that was totally a wild situation. There's so much going on. We have to be so careful. So I'm gonna say this as a professional driver. If you don't look out when you're driving, start looking out. You need to be aware of what's coming down the street, whether it's an ambulance or police officer. I just feel the need to say that. When I'm driving, I look out. You need to be able to see past the car in front of you.
Yeah.
There's so many things going on.
Just being aware,
being aware. We want to be aware. And speaking of being aware,
you're not just driving for yourself.
You're not driving for yourself.
For yourself,
That's
exactly.
Important. That's really important. But also speaking of being aware, look, it's a lot going on in the world.
Too much.
And what we need to understand is that stuff starts and it spreads. Okay. The first topic I'm gonna bring up is the New York has found a strand of polio. Now we thought that this was
polio.
Yeah, polio. You know that stuff from back in the day before.
It's back.
It probably never went anywhere.
Okay, so we gonna say it like this: history repeats itself.
Right.
Yes, it does.
And so basically, exactly. And basically, officials say polio has been detected in New York City in the wastewater. Now, this is my thing about that.
The wastewater.
The wastewater.
I was waiting on that response from Christian, especially because this is what I if it's spreading from the wastewater to the people, I want to know where the people are hanging out at.
No,
not to be funny.
The water company. I think you might talk to the water company. Yeah, the water people.
Because at this point, it might be worse than Detroit.
Well, wastewater though. It's waste. It's wastewater.
Yeah. You can't beautify this. You can't cover this up. You can't. I don't even have the exact words to say, but I did want to read this. It says that the doctor. The New York State Health Commissioner, Dr. Mary Bassett, said local and federal health officials are aggressively assessing how far this has spread through the city.
What sparked the investigation? What sparked the investigation of?
Right.
That was the part that I really could not get a understanding of. But it says for every case, and they're finding this at alarming rates. That's bothering me by itself. But this is what I want y'all to be aware of. Once it starts, it spreads.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
Polio,
repeating that because
monkeypox,
It's too much going on. We have too many pandemics. We have too many situations. I'm not gonna stay on this for long. But look, let's just go back to wearing the mask. Let's go back to wearing the mask. Only touch who you with. Don't shake hands.
How about let's go back to keep staying clean? How about that? Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your ass. You know, it's. Let's go back to that. Right.
Because cleanliness is next to gayness.
Well, I mean, I just want cleanliness. I don't care who is next to, just clean.
When you're in there, wash your hands.
Wash your ass, wash your hands, keep sanitizer with you, wash your hands after you use the sanitizer, wear gloves.
Don't over sanitize because some people don't over sanitize because it starts to strip you and open up your skin for more infection. So just guys, just be careful out there. Like just really just clean your ass.
Exactly. And let me say this one last thing, because this is something important as well about this. It's another way for them to give us another vaccination.
Boom.
I don't know what they're trying to give us.
Hey, Big Pharma. Big Pharma trying to get paid.
I don't know what they're trying to do or how they're trying to control
Big Pharma.
us.
I just told you they're trying to pay Big Pharma.
Look, I want everybody to be as clean and as vaccinated as possible. Yes, but oh my God, I do feel as though too many vaccinations at one time is going to be a cause.
It's your diet. People start eating better. Y'all need to start eating better. Stay away from this fast food. Stay away from, these GMO. Like, you guys have to really respect your immune system. Take herbal supplements. I don't care what you do, but it's just too much. Stop coughing in people's face. Stop coughing in your hands. Stop touching. Stop. Just STD.
That's one of the things they say. It is better to cough in your sleeve.
Right. And just excuse yourself. You ain't got to just look, let me go let me go to the side. let me go because
give me a moment.
A little drip could get right here. Now you got a bump. It's too much.
Did she say a lump bump?
Bump. Moving on. This I can't. So Oklahoma City father kills his kids and himself after claiming his baby mother gave him an STD on Facebook Live. Not only that, the bodies were found by a jogger. He shot his kids and himself in a car. So the jogger found all the bodies in the vehicle. Also,
now, I know there had to be one hell of a way to start your morning to find
right that. On August 6th, what happened was Little John had sent a text message to a family member saying he was going to harm the kids. Apparently the night before, there was an incident between him and the baby mother, and she left the children in his care. After leaving the children in his care, it doesn't say much about her. It doesn't say where she went, but this isn't the first time they've actually had this type of domestic violence situation. This has been after multiple times. We do have a video also. The video is him. You can see the display of you can see the display of mental illness. He's screaming, he's crying. He's also waving a gun with the child in the passenger seat. It's just a lot of things that was going on basically just before all of this happened. It's like hard for me to wrap my mind around, honestly.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't think he thought rationally, and I'm gonna say I want to make this statement. Okay, in no way do I condone violence. Okay, so what I'm about to say, I'm not condoning violence. But I feel as though he took his anger out on the wrong. I know this hurts her, and this is what he wanted to do. He wanted to get back revenge in hurting her, but taking it out on your kids.
But there's also another dynamics going on here, because he also shot himself. He turned the gun on himself. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you were really hurt and distraught about an STD. You went on Facebook Live. You were actually on live. This wasn't pre-recorded. This was live. So it probably happened so quickly. And the switch in tones for him. 1 minute he was yelling. It was like he was crying. And then he was speaking normally. It was just so many signs.
So the video is it right before he do it? Like he's talking?
It's a live video. That it's not. As far as I know, he's seen waving a gun and there's a child in the passenger seat, and he's actually telling them, "I'm going to kill him." Like he says it, "I'm going to kill them." He even sent a message to the family saying, "I'm going to kill him."
Hey, this shit's so fun. Look at my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz, on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right? Right, okay. This gonna be the last time. This be the last video I make, nigga. God rest my soul. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You have given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You won't even come home, baby. You won't even come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Gayla. Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch, baby. And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this. Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay. Okay.
It's very disturbing, to be honest with you. I remember a few years ago, something like that happened in Baton Rouge, actually. A man shot the children and also shot himself, actually at an apartment complex I was actually living at. Yeah, and then about 2 weeks later, a woman shot her husband in an apartment right underneath me. So it's happening way too much. There are signs of domestic violence. There are
This is why I'm skeptical about the gun carrying laws. I understand we need protection and you want to have the protection, but you don't know the mental illness that comes and goes because of the drugs that people utilize or the medicine.
And this is being reported because, like they say, this isn't the first time domestic dispute against them. What is going? Is no one? Is the police not getting? Is no one acting fast enough? Because I'm not gonna lie, I survived domestic violence, and I don't know if it was because of the neighborhood I was in. I don't know. The response was just so much quicker.
Right.
And I get that. It's not necessarily that the police are not doing their job, but let's be totally honest with you. I can file a restraining order against someone, but if I really love them, I'm scared and I go file the restraining order. But if I really love them, or if I feel as though I really love them, I'll make the dumb decision to actually see them or meet up with that person.
I'm not gonna leave my children.
No, if he's the father, you can't stop that.
You can't. I don't care if you can't. If father my ass, I don't care about none of that. Domestic violence, carrying on in front of the children, knowing this man. He didn't just go buy a gun on a random. This has been going on, this has been going on. There's no way, father or not, I'm not leaving my children with a man who's beating me.
Correct.
Because my children are a part of me. So therefore, I feel like you're going to beat them too. And you're in a crazy mental state. Now you saying I gave you an STD. Now you're saying I'm a cheater. I'm this and that. You're raging. You're sending messages about killing the children. Kill yourself if you want to. That's cool.
Out yourself, but don't out my children.
But my children, but I can't speak for that because we don't know what the situation was for her to leave them there. She may not have.
She probably didn't have an option, or she had not yet had the opportunity. I mean, it's different various, and I'm going to play devil's advocate. She probably was on her way to the people to see if she can get where the police have to be with him while the children are with him. Or the social worker has to be there where he can't see the children alone. She probably hadn't had time to set that up yet.
Okay, but I feel I get that because you're right. There are red tape you have to go through and everything like that. But in my experience and a lot of other women experience that I know, when you call the police and it's a domestic situation, one party is supposed to leave.
Supposed to.
Or one party gets arrested. Someone had to, something had to facilitate that. Like, you are going to have to go, especially if this is multiple times. If it's multiple times, there are domestic abuse shelters. You can take your children.
A lot of people that don't want a lot of women, and this is growing up in a social work family, so I'm not going to say women. A lot of people have a fear of, if I go into the shelter system, they're gonna take my kids and put them in
No.
Oh,
You're
I'm
going
saying I
into-
know that's not right, but that's the notion that they have. This is what they're thinking. And so they're scared to go get
women,
help.
yeah, women, men, listen, there are shelters out there, are domestic abuse shelters out there. Trust me, they are not going to take your children. They are quicker to take your children if you leave them in a situation like that, you know, before going to a domestic abuse shelter. It's the shame of it all. I don't want nobody to know that I'm getting hit. You know, it's a lot that goes along with this. Like it just goes way deeper, way deeper. But the fact of the matter is, you ended 3 innocent children's lives. Those children were, I think, 3, 4, and 6.
Oh wow,
Babies.
3, 4, and 6. These were babies.
Babies.
You know, and I couldn't even imagine if they're in the car with him recording the video and he was hysterical, scaring the children.
Yeah, that was scary. That was scary.
So these children died in a scary way, in a tragic way. You know what I'm saying? That it just, I just can't even.
And it's funny that we talking about children because, baby, this next topic is.
Is it a lighter note than what we've been dealing with?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just tired. R. Kelly's lawyer says that Jocelyn Savage is not pregnant with R. Kelly's baby, which
Y'all know
makes
I'm out
sense.
of touch. Who is Jocelyn Savage?
That's the
Okay, so Jocelyn Savage, just real quick, that's one of his ladies that stood by him and said that he didn't do anything to her. He's a great man, and none of this stuff ever went on. She was actually
Okay, so she told the truth.
No, what you mean? No. She didn't tell no damn truth. She loved R. Kelly.
And what he provided.
And the brainwash was there. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But this one right here, she definitely not telling the truth. How you pregnant with R. Kelly, baby? How long R. Kelly been in jail?
For over a year.
I mean, they're conjugal visits.
Look at you. No. They not married, are they? Are they married?
I've never heard nobody write.
How old is she?
24-page book.
I don't. How old is this?
That's a pamphlet.
She's not old. She's not like 26. Yeah, she's been with R. Kelly since
she was
15, 15, I think.
15 and 16. I think
15 and 16.
She said she went on her own merits.
She the one that got beat up on the video. You remember when him and the other girl fighting?
Yeah, that's her. That is her.
Yeah.
That's her. And the parents have been trying to get her out, the sister and everything. I'm just back to this pregnancy thing. Like,
confused.
She said she want her man at home.
On Dumb Dora.
He needs to write a couple of more songs to make some money because she don't want.
Well, he making money on TikTok because everybody doing the.
Yeah.
That's the leg shake song. So I don't know if he making money from that, but he got y'all because y'all making leg shake to R. Kelly. So I don't know. So maybe
we're showing the world that no matter what he does, do, or whatever, we're gonna still support his music.
The songs sound like Trey songs. I ain't gonna lie. It just for a second I thought it's who it was, but then I was like,
and then you gotta remember someone's what somebody do should not affect their art because the artist was a brilliant writer. Good.
I don't know who wrote them songs.
Robert.
I don't know if R. Kelly wrote them songs.
That's what you gonna live by.
You know, maybe I'm just against any man who messed with.
He sang the songs.
He sang.
He
sang them. Oh, okay. He sang the song. Okay.
I don't know if he wrote them either because he was a lit. So
yeah, Jocelyn still ain't pregnant though. The lawyer said I read the lawyer said she was insane. He said some people are insane.
Oh, he called it out like that. Oh, he just put it out there.
Yeah.
Put it out there. He just put it in your face. That's what he did. He definitely put it in your face.
Wow. I mean, to have the love of your life lawyer say you're in love with this man.
But you're insane.
The love of your life representative says, "Bitch, you crazy."
You crazy, right? Right. Pretty much.
When he come home, he's still not gonna be there for you. I mean,
but she has to be affected too. She talking about she pregnant for R. Kelly. Like I said, are they married? R. Kelly don't need no type of conjugal nothing.
But he is married, isn't he?
She divorced him
when everything started going down. So she's basically trying to play that role like she ain't know nothing either.
No, the ex-wife was like, yeah, he is this person. Like Robert is she's like, yeah, he's definitely that man who puts you in a room and locks the door and sexually. He is that man. She definitely said that he was that guy. But no, I don't even care. People like, oh, it's his ex-wife. She trying to get money. No, it's too many. It's too many of them. And now Jocelyn pregnant. She crazy just like the other Jocelyn. Moving on.
Like she say, moving right along. Staying on a lighter note, because we started off kind of dark. Staying on a lighter note. I came across a script, a profile basically saying that Tiffany Haddish reveals why she once turned down a $10 million social media endorsement. Tiffany,
good for you, Tiff.
I understand for our character. I understand for the big. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna say it this way because I'm gonna go a whole nother way for me, and then I'm gonna let you guys run. Even if I wouldn't have done it, I would have put somebody else on. It might not have been for me, but somebody else probably could have utilized it.
But they didn't want somebody else. They wanted Tiffany Haddish.
But if you are that wanted, majority of the time they will take your input if they want you like that to offer you $10 million.
Right, but this is social media, so we know about exploitation. You know what I'm saying? This is social media. You don't know what
her soul was not worth
exactly.
Doing
social
that. And
media
I get that. $10 million.
All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money.
No, but it can turn into